is it?
Cassie, it's me.
Oh, God, Hardy, it's so good to see you. I had the worst night last night.
What happened?
God, what didn't happen? I went to dinner with Billy, Josh, and Reva, and I almost lost it. Right there in the restaurant, I almost lost it with...
Calm down, you're going crazy.
Well, there's nothing to take easy about this. I can't keep doing what these people want me to do. They want me to go in there and try and get in with Josh. They want me to go to Billy and tell him because we're getting so personal, I can't work with him anymore, and they want me to be Josh's assistant.
All right. Listen, slow down. Slow down. I can't hear a word you're saying. Besides, I have something I need to tell you.
What?
I had to tell Dinah about what's going on with you, with your situation, with Tammy, everything.
You told Dinah? How could you do that to me?
Hey, Cassie, I had...
You could cost me the most important thing in my life, Hart. How could you just hand Dinah that kind of information? She's not going to hesitate to use it. You know what kind of person she is?
Yeah, I know what kind of person she is. I'm in love with the woman.
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna marry her, Cassie. She's got a right to know the truth.
This has nothing to do with her, Hart.
You're wrong, Cassie. This is not just about you and me anymore. I mean, Dinah knew that I was lying to her the other night when I said we weren't together. The night I came in and found you robbing Lewis Oil.
Well, I told you to walk away, Hart. I said walk away. That it wouldn't work. You helping me was not gonna work.
Look, I told Dinah you were in a jam, okay? That you needed some money to get a lawyer to get Tammy out of foster care. I had to tell her. She thought there was something going on with you and me, just like Billy did. And if we keep lying, that's what it's gonna look like. Come on. I mean, I can't keep seeing you in secret anymore. I can't help you out like this anymore.
I understand.
Well, I hope you do. Okay? Because I don't want you to think I'm bailing on you. I'm not. I'm gonna help you get your daughter back, just like I said I was.
You know, this is really a good idea. And I'm gonna be late for work, so I think you better go.
Cassie.
What?
Good luck.
Honey.
Hi.
How you doing?
Sorry I'm late.
Oh, that's no problem. I kept you out late last night.
And I had a wonderful time.
Yeah, me too. Hey, I'm real glad that you straightened out this thing about Hart and the lawyer in Chicago, 'cause I don't want you to feel like you had to ever lie to me again. I know you respect me as your boss, and you don't want our personal relationship to get in the way.
I don't. Which is why I need to talk to you about something.
Okay, go ahead.
I don't think that we should work together anymore.
Why?
Just hear me out, okay? Last night was wonderful, and I could feel us getting closer, and I think that since we're taking, you know, the next step in the relationship, maybe it might not be such a good idea if I keep being your assistant.
I'm not so sure I agree with you.
Well, let me ask you a question.
Okay?
What about me coming in 45 minutes late today?
Come on, Case, we don't punch clocks around here.
There you go. You're letting me off easy. What time did Josh get here today?
Well, he...
What about Reva? And Wanda?
Wanda comes in first thing every morning.
That's no excuse for me being late. And if everyone else shows up when they're supposed to show up, including you, Reva, and Josh, who were out half the night with me as well, then I should be expected to get my rear end in here when I'm supposed to be.
See, you're going to be a real taskmaster on this, aren't you?
Well, someone's got to be.
Okay. I see your point.
So you think it's a good idea?
Yes. In this case, I do.
Okay.
Look, Charlie Bates down the hall has been asking me about a new assistant. Apparently, Miss Kearns has worked for him for 20 years. He's not coming back from maternity leave, so, why don't I call Paulson down in personnel and we'll set this whole thing?
No, don't call him. I don't want to be banished down the hallway. I like working in this office. I like the feel of the office. I like the camaraderie, and I think we all work well together.
We do work well. It's just like a little family.
So I was thinking,
What?
you're gonna think that I'm being really silly, and you're gonna think that it's probably a really bad idea.
Come on, Cass. Just spit it out.
was just thinking that, you know, it wouldn't be a good idea if I reported directly to you. But I could still work for the executives. So, what would you think about me working for Josh?
You want to work for Josh? Why?
But
Billy and I were just talking, and we thought that...
she has some concerns.
Such as?
Well, Cassie's concerned that our personal relationship might get in the way here in the office.
And do you think working for Josh is the solution?
Well, I you know, was just seeing what Billy thought, just kind of talking out loud, really.
And how do you think Wanda's going to feel about that?
Reeve, there's the beauty of this, is that Wanda's worked for everybody. I mean, she worked for my daddy, she worked for me, she worked for Josh. She knows the office like the back of her hand. And if she switches with Cassie, she's back with me, and everything's copacetic.
You know what? This is really a bad idea, and I think I know what I have to do.
Oh, no, wait,
No,
Cassie.
no, really. I think what's best is I just find another job.
Oh, wait, just one sec.
No, trust me. It is what's best for everyone, and I'll work until you find someone else, okay? It's over. It's over. I will just tell Alan that they fired me, and there's nothing he can do about it, and he'll have to leave me alone.
Billy, I'm just not sure this is the answer. Don't you think a big move like this might put more pressure on your relationship with Cassie? You two have not been dating that long.
Josh, come on. It's no big deal. Cassie just brings her works to you. She reports to you.
And what do you think about all this?
I have my reservations. Billy knows that. But I'm willing to give it a try.
Okay, look, I just don't think it's a good idea, all right? And I don't think you're in a place right now where you can be objective. So my answer would be no. Sorry
Joshua,
about that.
you know what? Cassie's tried to handle this in a mature way, and I think that we should honor that. How's this? You reserve the right to switch things back the way they were if it doesn't work out. But if you have no real objections, then, well...
Then what?
As a major stockholder with voting rights,
no.
I'm going to have to side with Billy on this one.
Oh, great. Look, you see what you created here, Daddy? You know something? I knew that eventually you were going to pull this major stockholder card on me.
So I take it that's a yes.
Well, it's 2 against 1. I guess I have to defer to the majority.
Oh, I can get used to this. I'm going to go bring Cassie in so we can tell her the good news.
Now, remember, Josh, no long lunches.
Well, Joshua, why don't you welcome your new assistant?
If you're at all uncomfortable about this, Josh, I just want you to know that my offer to quit was sincere.
Cassie.
Wait.
No, I'm not uncomfortable with this. I'm fine with this. The bottom line is this is a business. And what you do in your personal life is no concern of mine unless it affects your work. It hasn't so far. I don't see any reason why it will. So I am pleased to be working more closely with you. I'll tell you what, the first thing I think we should do is tell Wanda about it. Why don't you come with me?
Okay.
Excuse us. After you.
Yeah.
If you have any problem with this at all, any problem, you come to me personally, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Donald, excellent timing. Come here. I don't know if you've met Donald Paulson. He's in personnel. Why don't you go with him? There's some papers to be filled out. She'll tell you all about what's going on, and I'll meet you in Wanda's office later on, okay?
So you pulled it off, huh? Well, Mr. Spaulding, we're glad to hear you're working for Josh Lewis now.
Go to hell. And you can tell Alan I said the same thing.
And I'll pretend I didn't hear that. Now, if you'll just be so good as to sign that, I'll be on my merry way.
Thank you so much, Wanda, for understanding.
Oh, Cassie, honey, you know, when you work for one Lewis, you work for them all. That's the way it works around here. We're still one big, happy family.
My daddy used to say that when he found Wanda, he struck gold. I agree completely.
Oh, I was the lucky one when I found him. Hey, you've got to get to that meeting with
that's
Charlie
right. You know
Bates.
what? I lost track of the time. You're right. Thank you.
He does that.
I'll keep a look at my second hand.
Listen, I'll tell you what. Why don't the two of you work out the details, and we'll get together. We'll have lunch later, and we'll talk about it, okay?
Great.
So I'll look for you both after my meeting?
Yep, right.
Okay.
Fine by me. Mind if I give you a tip about working for that guy?
I will take all the advice I can get.
His bark's worse than his bite.
Okay.
Billy didn't scare you, did he?
No, Billy was wonderful.
You know, after working for Billy the bear, working for his little brother's gonna be a cakewalk. Oh, Josh needed this annual report for his meeting with Charlie Bates.
Oh, I could take that to him.
Oh, that's okay. I've got to see Charlene about a memo report. She's Charlie's secretary.
Oh, thank you again. Thank you so much.
Oh. You know, the minute you walked in here, I had a hunch about you.
What do you mean?
You are gonna go far in this company, Cassie Lane.
Hi.
Hi. What are you doing here?
Oh, I have a big meeting with Billy.
Oh, he's in his office.
Cassie,
Yeah.
how did it go?
What are you talking about?
That thing you had to do for those people, how did it go?
I don't want to talk about it, Hart.
I just want to make sure you're okay.
Well, I'm not your problem anymore.